In this video today, I want to share with you what I've learned over the last 13 years, in specific more so about myself and about life in general. These are the things that have helped propel me to success, and hopefully this video inspires and pushes you guys that are watching it today just as further along as well. Okay, so first and foremost, you have to have passion for whatever it is in your life. And we all know that passion, okay, comes from where? Deep within us. It's a gift that we're given at birth, and sometimes it takes us, some people longer than others to figure that out. And we have gifts that we're given. So let me say this: you must know and understand where your blessings come from in life. So that's why I'm taking this time right now to thank my Creator, thank the Almighty above for positioning me in the path, or positioning me in my life where I'm at right now, and opening those doors up. So I definitely have to give all praise to the Almighty above. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have faith, and for anyone out there who's watching this who has faith as well, know where your blessings are coming from. All right, okay. You are blessed for a reason. Believe that. The more that you give in terms of, it doesn't have to be from a monetary standpoint, but in life, it's about helping other individuals, okay? Through help, by you showing someone a way or opening a door for someone that's struggling, that wants to become successful, or just wants to be at the table so that they can understand and make a path for them and their family themselves. That's what it's all about. We are here as creators, not creators, but we are here as people that have been created to be able to enjoy this wonderful life. We're here for a reason, and that is to help other individuals. That is one of the most beautiful things about life, okay? So know where your blessings are coming from, all right? Number two, let's move on. You have to know who you are as a person. Believe in yourself. No one else is going to do that but yourself. Yeah. Times can get dark, people will turn their back towards you, or their cheek they will not support you. Okay. You may have family and friends that, may not support your dreams or your goals. So you have to have faith in who you are and what you want to do in life. Pursue it and move forward. Cancel all the noise out. People are going to chatter. It could be family. It could be friends. Lots of people don't want to see you successful. That's one of the things I don't understand about life, is that when people do become successful, people start to really hate on who you are as a person. Not you specifically. They hate on what you've proven. They hate on what you accomplished, because they don't have it. And that's the thing about life, is that I don't quite understand, is that even here on the internet, it's all over the internet. People trolling, spamming, scamming, doing all this craziness. Instead of taking part and putting your energy in something that's going to allow you to become successful, why continue to be so negative about what somebody else has already proven that they can do? All right? Prove to yourself that you can do something and become successful as well, versus spending your time and the energy hating on other individuals who already have it. Okay? Because they put the time and the work in. So, believe in yourself. All that negative chatter and white noise you hear in the background, again, whether it's family or friends, separate, cut yourself from around that, and continue to push forward, all right, in hopes that in time that they'll understand and see what it is that you set out to do and accomplish, okay? And then at some point, they're probably going to say, oh, wow, now I see what you set out to do, and now you're accomplished. Can you show me? It always happens like that. Once you grab the bag, once you start becoming successful and you have money, people always want to come out the closet then, right? But anyways, let's move forward here, because I had some other things that I want to talk about and what I've learned over the last 13 years when it comes to this business, because some people don't think that this is real stuff. And I'm going to tell you now, if you are passionate about trading, I'm going to tell you, don't stop, okay? Whether you want to do this full-time or part-time, it is a obtainable goal that you can achieve. It takes a lot of hard work, though. And let me say this right quick. If you are in your life struggling because you feel as if, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your favorite friend, your best friend, or whoever it may be, doesn't believe in your dreams, then just separate yourself. Spend some time by and in silence and getting to a point to where you can carve out your own niche. Okay. All right. And prove to yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. So you have to uplift yourself and push yourself forward. All right. And eventually they'll see, what it is you've been putting in so much hard work for. So sometimes we have to go to a place to where we can find peace at to be able to, push ourselves forward and elevate ourselves to the next level so we can become great. All right. All right. The Almighty above it already knows that you're great. You just got to put in the work to be able to become it. So that second thing that I want to talk about is that, when you start making money, when you start becoming successful, when you start to, move up the ladder to the next level, people always want to come out and start to say some of the nastiest things or the most negative stuff. They want to pull you back down to their level. All right. Don't let that happen to you. Okay. Cancel them out. All right. I get it all the time, and even on the Discord community. I just cancel them people out. I ban them, kick them off. Don't even give them the time of day. Even to this day, it's like, that's just, it kills me. It's just like, I don't understand. There's some kind of like something on the inside of people like that. They have this rotten core on the inside of them to where, again, instead of trying to push themselves forward, they want to spend so much time in someone else's life. They like to follow, whether it be, not say drama, but they like to leech on to successful people by trying to drag them down, but they get nothing out of it in the end. What have you accomplished? Because people who are elevating themselves up, they're going to cut everyone below them out of the picture because they don't need you. They don't need you to be feeding them negative energy when they have so much positive energy. Just stay focused on who you are as a person and keep pushing yourself forward. So allow this success to continue giving you the motivation to push forward and become better and greater, and then share with what you know with other individuals who are just as hungry as you are. And that's why I spend so much time making this video content. It's my form of my way of being able to give back. People are always going to try to say, or because they don't put in time, they always want to get right to the top, in a sense of putting in the work, putting in the time to get there, to grasp and understanding. You ever heard the saying is you must understand what's going on at the ground level in order to work your way to the top? You have to. But people are just so greedy in the sense that they want to go straight to the top. So when something doesn't work out because they've quickly went from ground zero to the middle portion and trying to get to the top real quick, so they're halfway up the ladder before even understanding the principles and the concepts of what they need to know, guess what? They quickly want to start pointing fingers and say, oh, I tried that, and because of you, it doesn't work out. So what you show me doesn't work out, so I don't believe in what you are. Look, people are always going to hate on no matter what you try. A percentage of people will always hate on no matter what you try to show them because they don't put the time in. And I talk about that. If you don't put the time in, then you're not going to become successful. All right, you're not me and I'm not you, but you have to understand and put faith in something, okay, in order to see it through. And if it doesn't work, then cut and move on. I tell people that all the time. If what I have to share with you is just not your way or style of trading, then move on. You don't have to be negative about things. You don't have to have so much frustration pent up because you spent so much time trying to understand something that maybe it's because of you don't understand. Because there are successful people that have spent time understanding what I've been trying to show for many years now and have become successful, have passed funded challenges, have put money into their own personal accounts, and are making money. And those individuals have reached out, plenty of them, reached out to me on a personal note and said, thank you, Mike. I am now personally funded myself and doing extremely well. Guys, for all you guys out there who have contacted me, to the many of you, I wish you the best of luck and much, 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 much success. For all those who are negative haters, we have them in the groups, I'm sure. Guess what? You are not going to be successful if you still continue moving forward carrying that same energy. So what I want to say is just as well is that when it comes to mental space, and I said this a little bit earlier, you got to kind of close yourself off sometimes. From the world, and it can get lonely because you feel like no one's on your side. But you have to prove to yourself before you can, prove to other people. And it's not about proving to someone else in life. Life is more so about proving to you, to your own self, okay, that you can actually do something. And that doesn't mean you're limited to just one thing, but you really want to be able to grab hold of something, because that one thing is probably going to open up many, many doors to plenty of opportunities for you and your family just as well. So having that little piece of mental space to where you can separate yourself from all the craziness in the world and all the chatter and noise. You need that sometimes. You really do. And get to a confined area to where and it could take months, it could take years sometimes. But in order for you to really have clarity, you're going to have to really separate yourself from the world sometimes. I'm not saying like become a recluse or anything. I'm just sitting here saying separate yourself from those individuals who just don't want to uplift you. Okay. All right. So moving forward, the last thing that I really want to talk about is being humble, being true to yourself. And I'll say this right now: success is not measured by, all the glitz and glam, buying a couple mansions and a couple quarter to $500,000 cars. I mean, if that's your way of measuring your success, then I believe some people have it wrong, because all that can be gone tomorrow. Success is measured by the amount of time and energy and education we receive, and the rewards that we reap from that by proving to ourselves that we have, are climbing to the top. Okay. To me, it's not measured in the amount of money. It's just measured in the amount of knowledge. And that's why I believe in giving back, trying to educate folks about trading, and how I do it. I mean, if you have a system that works for you, then continue doing so. I always talk about that. Whatever you're using, whatever's working, continue and stick with it as long as you're consistent and profitable. Now, I'm not one to sit here and never will I be on here trying to, show $250,000 and $500,000 cars and big old homes and all that. That stuff doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you, because I'd rather for my money or funds to be capital to be tied up in other means, because my thing is about generational wealth in a sense, because I think that's important. Being able to for the almighty dollar to be continued turning and investing and leaving things behind for your family. Okay, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy nice things for yourself and have nice things, but things to me that I don't know. I'm not going to buy something just to fit the lifestyle of the environment in which I live in. Nah, that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, if I can, why would I want to spend $250,000 or $500,000 on a car and throw it all over the internet for everybody to see, so they can try to say, oh, he's successful because he has that, versus going out and just spending $30,000 or $40,000, $50,000 on a car. It's like, to me, on a brand new car, if I want a brand new car that bad, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on something like that. I mean, unless you really got it like that. I measure things. When it comes to money, you have to, if you want things like that, you really probably need to set yourself down and say, okay, I'm going to put myself on a plan. In order for me to have or spend $500,000 on a car, I must have this kind of money. Okay. All right. Because you don't want to be thinking and put yourself in a situation where, okay, I got this huge car note, or I just paid $500,000 cash for a car and it absorbed, X amount of my capital or money, whatever the case is. You don't put yourself in that situation unless you got it like that. If you got here and you can spend $500,000 on a car because you're worth a couple $100 million or tens of millions of dollars, then maybe, nothing wrong with that, because if you choose to. But I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is place precedence of things that are more important, okay? Things that are going to put you ahead versus hold you back, okay? And I'm talking about investments. Building a portfolio for yourself to where you can continue watching your portfolio grow and your money grow in the same sense. Okay. Things that are things that are really depreciating, or things that are really, in a sense of, taking money from you. Okay. Absorbing, funds, then to me, it's no sense of not saying investing or putting money. I just simply say putting money into those things. Okay, wasting money on. All right, so believe in who you are as a person. Become humble. The more you find yourself being more in a humble space, the quicker you'll see that you're making the right decisions with your own funds. Okay. And then just lastly, what I want to say is, in order to get to the top, you're going to have to put the hard work and dedication in. All right. I believe wholeheartedly that you can't skip right to the top. And that's the problem with people today, is that they want to go straight to the top without even understanding, first and most, what it takes to even get there. Once you do that, spend time educating yourself. For all those that are where they're at and sent me messages and has spent time with, with me and sending direct messages and asking questions, those are the type of people that I know that are going to make it to the top, or make it where they need to be, or where they're headed, because they're spending time. And I can tell by the questions they're asking the right questions. And I can tell that, that they're going to make it, because they are really wanting it bad enough. All right. All those that spend time and putting out negative comments, I see this all the time. Hey, has anyone tried this or tested this? Does Mike's strategy really work? Just say, stuff like that. It's like, have you even tried it? Have you even tested it? Hey, I understand you're trying to see if there's anyone that can vouch for or say. You have to try it for yourself. And if it doesn't, then move on, because not everything out here, there's so many opportunities in this world. Not everything out here is meant for you. Understand that. So lots of people are jumping from one thing to the next, and that's where they start to get confused. And that's the most frustrating part when it comes to someone like myself that's putting out relative content, trying to help other individuals. You're always going to have negative people, or people that are always second guessing something because they're so stuck to what they learned before, and they can't let that go. And it's here, then they're trying to learn something new over here. And you got these two things working against you, and then you're never going to find clarity or success, because you can't just, single out one thing and give it a true test. If it doesn't, then move on. So I'm just simply here today just to tell you, in the 13 years of me trading and looking back, what I've learned over time, okay, what has allowed me to find success, and I'm sharing it with you today, all right? Hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully you grab something from it. Hopefully some of this kind of marinated in your mind a little bit, and hopefully that you guys found some value in today's content. So if you're not a current subscriber, and you definitely should become one. I say that right now, because and take some time to spend and looking at the videos here on the channel. I got lots and lots of valuable content here on the channel. So please take the time, go ahead, click on that sub button, become a member of the channel, okay? Become a Discord member just as well. And for all those that want to become an elite member, they always ask, the link is down in the description portion of the video. What do you get with that? You get the trade breakdowns, the video playlist, and other various video content that I have posted and will continue to post on there. But those type videos, those trade breakdown videos, have really, really helped lots of individuals, because without understanding and knowing the breakdown of trades and grasping the strategy, then you're never going to understand it, okay? You got to see it real time. So if you really want to grasp and understand it as trades are unfolding, I'm walking you through these setups, then you definitely want to become an elite member. The link is down in the description portion of the video, right below the Discord link. Once you click on it, 2 tiers will pop up. Make sure to choose that tier for $6.99 a month, and you'll gain direct access to become an elite member in that video content. But last but not least, if you could definitely do me the biggest favor, you found value, you took something away from this video today, please drop a like on the video. Take care and have a great rest of your weekend.